Hi, I'm Abigail, and I'm a Life Choices baby. My parents were pregnant with me when they were just 17 years old, and they were able to receive strength and hope and courage through their pregnancy and their young marriage when they came to Life Choices when they were very young. As I grew up, I realized how important that choice was, and to come here and to receive hope and to choose life. That became such a passion for me, choosing life. In my senior year, I had 3 girls that I was friends with that were pregnant. They were my mom's age when she was pregnant with me. They were 17 years old. And although Life Choices wasn't there, I was able to speak to those girls, and that's kind of another thing that led me to Life Choices. I came here because I wanted to offer that same hope to moms that are in the same situation that my mom was, and say, hey, I'm that baby that you have, and she's gonna thank you someday for loving her, for choosing life, and for keeping her, and not choosing the what seems the easiest path, but choosing the hard path and loving her and giving her a chance to do her life the way she wants to. This past summer, I was married, and my husband and I were really young when we got married. We were 18. We actually started dating 4 years ago, my freshman year of high school. Alex approached me when we were just 14 and asked if he could take me on a date, but first he wanted to talk to my parents. And I thought, whoa, this guy's different. He came over to my house, and Alex had dinner with us, and then afterwards my dad talked to Alex alone and talked about what sex means and why premarital sex is harmful, and if he wants to have sex before he's married, and what protecting my heart means to both of them. And that was a really hard conversation for them to both have, for my dad to realize that his daughter was beginning to date, and then for Alex, because how uncomfortable. I was wondering, is this guy gonna still want to date me after this? Because not a lot of 14-year-old guys go through something like that, but he did, lucky for me, and he asked me out a couple days later to go on an official date. We decided from a really young age that we were gonna set strict boundaries and create a pure relationship. So if at any point we knew that we didn't want to get married, we were gonna kind of go our own ways and just decide to be friends, and that was a mutual feeling for both of us. As we've been married, we have realized what a gift God has given us in marriage and how beautiful that is. We've realized that our lives are just beginning. Marriage isn't the end, it's just this bright new gift that we've received, and we're so excited and happy as we're going to our schools and our classes and studying the things that we're interested in to pursue the careers we always have wanted to. A couple months ago, when I decided to be a volunteer, I had emailed Kathy, and she set me up to come to the first volunteer meeting. As I walked in, Kathy introduced me and asked me to kind of share a little bit of my story and who I was and why I was there. And I kind of said my story, and as I finished or wrapped up, the lady sitting next to me, Miss Ruthie, put her hand on me, and she just said, I remember you. I prayed over you and your mom when she was pregnant with you. And now you're here today. And so I met the very woman that loved me and prayed for me before I was even born, and loved and prayed over my mom before she even knew what her life was going to be with this pregnancy that she didn't even expect. That's why I'm able to be here today and tell you my story. But now it's my turn to deliver that same hope and love and encouragement and support to other moms like my mom that were in her shoes, so that they can have hope and encouragement, and their baby can tell you the same story that I'm telling you today.